Witam wszystkich serdecznie. Z tej strony Drakonikus. Zapraszam na kolejny odcinek z Starfielda. W ostatnim odcinku sporo walczyliśmy, ale w końcu udało nam się dopaść Moarę. Unieruchomiliśmy jego statek. No i nie pozostaje nam nic innego, jak przy nim zadokować. I wejść na pokład. Co zrobić? Musimy się jakoś tak ustawić dookoła niego, przy nim. I zadokować. No i wchodzimy do niego na pokład. Nie wiem, czy nie czeka nas tu walka, więc lepiej się uleczmy. Sprawdźmy wszystko, co tu jest. Nie zostaje nam nic innego jak pogadać z Moarą, którego dopadliśmy.
I'd like to meet whoever you two are. Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right? What? You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is. I tried to hawk it in Cydonii, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament? Hey, sorry. I just didn't know what it was. But I guess that's what you all are for, right? Here, happy to trade a novelty for a rescue any day.
Let's grab the artifact. Good work. Let's get back to the lodge.
Thanks again for the rescue. Don't know what I would have done if you hadn't jumped in.
Zobaczmy, czy coś ciekawego jeszcze możemy mu zwinąć. No, to by było chyba na tyle. Więc wracamy na nasz statek.
I'll head to my crew position.
I lecimy do domu. Właściwie nie do domu. To z powrotem do loży. Najpierw bym jeszcze skoczył posprzedawać rzeczy. Zobaczył, co jest lepsze, co gorsze. Z rzeczy, które zdobyliśmy. Patrzmy, bronię przede wszystkim. To sobie damy do ulubionych. Na 9. Karabin laserowy. Zrobię sobie porównanie. Ten to jest w ogóle słabiak do sprzedania. Ten też. Pendele sobie posprzedajemy. Zostawimy sobie na razie tylko niebieskie, a później będziemy się zastanawiać. Można sprzedać. Różnych do sprzedania. Rolki do sprzedania. Weźmy od niej rzeczy.
Got anything you need to offload? Trade
Back to the
authority's always
lodge,
fun.
shall we?
Kiosk right here.
Glad to haul whatever you need.
Bawić.
Bye.
Posprzedawajmy jeszcze wszystko ze statku. To sobie zostawimy. Z ubioru. Skafandry. Plecaki. Na razie to sobie zostawmy, to można sprzedać. Z ubioru. Z różnych. No i teraz myślę, że ile w ogóle uzbieraliśmy już kasiorki? 39 000. Dobra. Poskoczmy sobie tutaj. I sprawdźmy, co nas dalej czeka.
You're back. Did you?
Odłóżmy artefakt.
It fits. Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing up?
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Here. You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time. We're going to do great things together. All of us. By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it. And I want you out there as well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back. All right. we've got a few more leads we should talk about. First, there's an expedition that Samco has been putting together. It's in Freestar Collective Space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies. And last but not least, Noel. Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
A courier from Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it, no other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person. We maintain a star station in orbit above us. It's where we do all our deep space scanning. Vladimir runs the station. Brilliant astronomer. Years of practical experience. Oh, that's right. He wasn't here when you first showed up. He should be back by now. I'll let him handle the introductions. If I steal his thunder, I'll never hear the end of it. His mind is always somewhere, but there's no arguing his knack for being in the right place at the wrong time. Oh, too bad he couldn't see the artifacts coming together. But knowing him, he'll be so excited when he gets a look, it won't occur to him that he's missed anything. It's all important, but if you want a direction, I'd grab Barrett first. He's not just an old friend. He's been all over the settled systems. You can thank Barrett for that, if he's still around to thank when this is all said and done. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. It was at his urging that we started doing deep space scans. I will admit, it was something of a shock to see Barrett taking anything seriously. No, it's fine. Go ahead. My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center. Having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes, I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs. You mean apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So don't worry, I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital. Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band. We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly. Very well. Next time, then. I can't help much by just sitting here, but it's your choice. Yeah? I'm glad you're back. Let's get moving.
Okej. Mamy kolejny poziom. Pomyślmy, na co wydać. 2 punkty aż. Myślę, że dobrze byłoby zainwestować w wydolność. Witalność. Czy jakieś społeczne, może perswazję. Handel. Może naukowe. Jednak ten pilotaż. Tak, to chyba będzie najlepszy układ. A i mamy... Patrzmy, jakie mamy teraz zadania kolejne. Spektra. Na oko. Rozmawiajmy z tym Trevorem. I zobaczmy, co to już nam to przyniesie. Jest chyba gdzieś na dole. Skorzystamy sobie z windy i dowiemy się, o co chodzi temu Trevorowi.
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby.
Dokładnie pod nami. Zobaczmy na mapie. Mamy sporo rzeczy do zrobienia. Więc udajemy się na sol. Znowu. Trevor znajduje się na Marsie. Zwróćmy do Cydonii. I zobaczmy, cóż on chce od nas.
Ugh, I lived on Mars for an entire year, and I'm convinced I'll never get used to the dusty air.
Bieganie bez hełmu nie jest najlepszym pomysłem. Ale już mamy tlen.
Be careful down near the mines and enter any active site.
Więc wróćmy do tego Trevora. Cóż on od nas chce?
I believe we've got the best mining team ever assembled here. Welcome, welcome. Nice to meet you. Name's Trevor, mining director for the Deimos mining project here in scenic underground Cydonia. I could spare a minute or two to chat, so long as you're not looking for mining work, I suppose. Argos, huh? Yeah, I've heard of them. That's great, but yeah, unfortunately all our mining contracts are filled right now.
Unless, maybe you could help me out with a job. Off the books.
Great! I promise it's nothing that'll get anyone in any kind of trouble. See, you might have noticed that our equipment ain't exactly holding together like it used to. Problem is, we can't get new equipment unless we start exceeding our quotas. And we can't do that until we get new equipment. A real dilemma, right? I've got a plan for solving our little problem, though. Okay, glad you're still on board. First, I need someone from the outside to bolster our yields so we can prove that we can exceed our quota. I'll fill you in on the rest of the details after you've hauled up some ore. One standard quota should do. I need to know I can trust you with the easy stuff first. When you've got enough, drop it off in the bin over there for processing. Then come see me.
Okej. Mamy wykopać rudy. Spoko.
I can't imagine being stuck down here gathering rocks for a living when there's an entire universe. You better quit that. Before you hit something you'll regret.
Iron deposit detected. Initiating evacuation.
okazji sobie pozbieramy trochę żelaza. Ustawmy sobie to jako zadanie główne. Jeszcze 2 kawałki żelaza trzeba zebrać.
This life ain't easy, but it pays the bills.
No.
Please keep prolonged showers and other water use to a minimum. Do your part to preserve our precious resources. Thank you from the Cydonii Department of Public Works.
Not having any trouble mining the ore, are you?
I z powrotem do Trevora.
Okay. That ore you mined is really gonna bolster our numbers. Not so bad for one of the oldest mines in the settled systems. We struggle with the lack of decent equipment, but we work hard and make up for it. As I'm sure you know, we're responsible for supplying resources to Deimos Star Yards, which in turn is responsible for supplying UC naval vessels. That, among other major projects, makes us one of the United Colony's most important mining operations. The prestige and pay that comes with it almost makes up for being stationed at the arse end of the settled systems in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that! Oh, nothing to worry about. We do fracking on Mars with subterranean particle detonations. Those announcements are just to let people know when to expect them. Now, you probably felt the rumble when the detonations actually go off. That's all it is. Not too bad, eh? Basically, it's high-tech mining. We use immensely powerful controlled particle detonations deep underground to loosen up subterranean gases and other difficult-to-gather resources so we can harvest them. Sounds way more dangerous than it is. Probably. Actually, it's still pretty dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. Yeah, no worries, mate. I can totally see how it'd be odd if you're not used to it. Just sit down, or be sure you're within reach of something to hold on to if the quaking makes you uneasy. You'll be fine.
Yep, that's me. Joined up with Deimos when I was just 17 as a mining gopher. Go for this, go for that, you know how it is. I worked hard, proved myself capable, and got the promotion to mining director about 6 years ago, after the old boss retired. Some of the older guys resent me, but I give everyone a lot of leeway as long as they meet their quotas. So that keeps them happy enough.
Dobra.
Great. Now, the next part is a little trickier. Our director of mining operations, Peter Brennan, fired his last assistant over a month ago. Peter's the only one who can approve the order for new equipment, and unfortunately, he's useless without an assistant. I think I've got a surefire way for you to get that job. Then you, as his assistant, can get him to sign off on the approval.
Now hold on, it's not that easy. You'll need to apply for it like anyone else. Head to the Deimos Star Yard's office up in orbit to fill out the application. It's where that job is posted. Come back and see me when you've done that, and we'll talk about how to secure the position for you.
You're jumping through a lot of hoops to get those miners the equipment that they need.
Okej.
A reminder that particle detonations can occur beyond the city limits between the hours of 0600 and 1800 local time.
A czemu nie? Jak można pomagać, to czemu nie pomagać? Dobra, skorzystajmy z szybkiej podróży.
The word and we'll get underway.
Produkujmy. I wejdźmy do pokład.
Captain, it is pleasant. When humanity finally left the cradle of Earth behind. Welcome to Deimos.
wcilimy.
Deimos builds some of the toughest ships in the settled systems. That's probably why the UC Navy continues to contract with them to this day.
I wracamy z powrotem. Na Cydonie. Zobaczymy, co dalej. Troszkę trzeba było nakłamać w CV.
Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete.
A, zapomniałem hełmu ubrać, znowu się podusimy. Z skafandrem jest coś nie tak. Załóżmy z powrotem skafander nasz. Wracamy do Trevora. Zobaczmy jeszcze, uleczmy się. No. I apteczka. I możemy iść.
Cydonii can have a depressing effect on some people.
Ważne, cóż ten Trevor dla nas wymyślił.
Don't worry, trust me. This is the best shot we've got at getting that request approved. Okay, now we need to ensure you get hired. Basically, we'll need to make sure you're the only choice. To do that, you'll need to get access to the HR terminal in the corporate office upstairs on the main level. If you delete the other applications from the system, you'll be a shoo-in. That's the spirit! Believe me, this is gonna help everyone. By the way, the HR password is password spelled backwards, which Tia thinks is pretty clever. She gets talkative during happy hour, and loud. Surprised everyone doesn't know her password, honestly. Anyway, should be pretty easy. Good luck.
Okej. Czyli musimy się pobawić w hakiera. I nie w pełni legalnie zdobędziemy to stanowisko, ale okej.
Courtesy reminder that despite the low gravity on Mars, a fall into Cydonia's lower level is still likely to result in injury or...
Did you know Deimos makes the majority of the ships for the UC Navy? If you ask me, that's a hell of a lucrative contract.
Niezbyt etycznie pozyskamy to stanowisko, ale okej.
Don't worry. We're gonna make sure you get that. And I can say that I've got some good news for you. I just saw the company message go out that you've been hired as Peter's assistant. Congratulations. Next step should be easy. Just go to work for Peter, and when you get access to his terminal messages, you'll see my request. All you've got to do is approve that request, and we'll be right on with it. Then, we can get that new equipment and show corporate how it's done.
No.
Most visitors can't wait to get off this ride.
I'm a bit busy at the moment. Lots of business operations to operate and all that. Oh, you're finally back. I feel like you've been gone for ages. Do you know how tough this job is without an assistant? Good. Now, let's make... You look a bit different than I remembered. Did you go to Enhance? No. Now I remember. They told me they sent me someone new. Anyway, when they told me how poorly you did on your application questions, I had my doubts. But at least you showed up on time, so maybe there's hope? Well, enough chit-chat. Let's get to work. Not, very enthusiastic. Noted. Well, I need something done, and I don't want to go looking for someone to fire you just yet. So, I have a shipment I'm waiting for. Don't know where it is. Last time this happened, my assistant went to speak to the governor. I'm sure he'll help you to get it sorted out. Now, kindly, off with you. Yeah.
I couldn't be prouder than to govern the UC's first major space colony. Ah, hello. Welcome. I don't usually have time to speak with random people off the street, but I'd be happy to help if it's something quick. What can I do for you? Something important, huh? Well, lay it out for me. Well then, you've been quite busy making a name for yourself, haven't you? Oh, it's okay. You can drop the act with me.
Interesting. It appears Governor Hurst is well aware of our exploits.
If by exploits, you mean what your friend is doing for Cydonii, and not your work for Constellation, Ms. Morgan, you're right on the money. So look, I admire a go-getter like yourself. You're not in trouble unless you make trouble, and I don't think you're the type. I know you're not really Mr. Brennan's assistant. I don't know exactly what you're up to, but I have little reason to suspect you're up to no good. So let's cut to brass tacks. What can I do for you? Oh, I know exactly what happened to that shipment. However, I suspect Mr. Brennan neglected to tell you that I'm holding it due to his immense backlog of unpaid taxes. Then again, he may be unaware. Look, I'll tell you what. I'll release that shipment for you. But I'm going to need a favor first, since you seem to be adept at keeping quiet. See, my personal spacecraft was stolen, likely by Crimson Fleet pirates. I need someone to find it. Then I need that someone to destroy it. Discreetly. I need tight lips on this. Well, this is a tricky situation indeed. Not to get bogged down in details, but assuming this is the work of pirates, it's best to destroy the ship and everybody on board. Makes it cleaner for insurance purposes. Then we have an agreement. I'll send you to the ship's last known location. Remember, not a word of this leaves this room.
Okej. Ale tym statkiem zajmiemy się już w następnym odcinku, na który zapraszam dzisiaj o 22. A z mojej strony to tyle. Dziękuję za uwagę. Zapraszam do subskrypcji, komentowania i oceniania standardowo. Do zobaczenia w kolejnych odcinkach. Był z wami Drakonikus, a było to Starfield. Trzymajcie się. Cześć.